They want to cut South Africa. They want to divide it. They want to say Western Cape wants to be independent. They want to do their own thing. They don't want to have to be a part of South Africa no more. They want to govern themselves and be their own authority. Do their own thing. They come out here and they say that. They even say we wanted to uphold Western values. You want a freaking piece of land in Africa that must uphold Western values and the rest of Africa must keep quiet.
You think that is going to happen?
The audacity and the arrogance of black South Africa to think that we, the rest of Africans, will keep quiet to this.
No way.
You have a responsibility to still remain African and to promote African values on the African continent.
On African soil.
You can't come out here, and they have the sea over there so that the West can be coming in there and they start eating the whole motherland from the Western Cape. You know, they'll do the same thing that Israel has been doing to Palestine. First, they get it in there, and then slowly but surely, settlement, they'll start to eat that entire... They'll take the Western Cape. If you don't know where the Western Cape is, you have to do your homework. Come on now, what are you doing on the show? You understand what I'm saying? They'll get in the Western Cape, they'll put a border first, a freaking border, and then they're going to start going in slowly. Going in slowly, eating into the land. And then the next thing, they take KwaZulu-Natal.
Hey.
They keep going in. They'll keep going in. You know, 75 years of oppression on the Palestinian people did not happen in one day. It took 3 or 4, 6 decades, right?
It went in stages.
You think those Afrikaners will just be so freaking happy and stay in that Western Cape and never try anything? They'll go to the freaking border and they'll start to believe that they own everything, that they own the freaking border.
Yeah, because they have already become very greedy because they started with Orania and then...
it wasn't enough.
It wasn't enough. Then the next year they went to Kleinfontein. Still not enough. And now, and there's probably some other ones that we don't know about.
There is. There's definitely more freaking places in that South Africa that are practicing those whites-only types of places. Since you speak Afrikaans very well, perhaps you can just read these 3 names here. You see, similar towns in South Africa with racial divisions, okay? That's another thing if it's your freaking first time to the show. We read. We're not just smart out here. We read.
Yes.
We're not just talented out here. We read. We do our homework. We don't rely on our talent or our personality, okay? And we got a sense of humor on top of it too. We blessed, but we read. We understand that we can't be cocky out here. We're dealing with minds. We're supposed to be educating black South Africa. So yes, we read. And we also humble enough to say that I don't know how to pronounce this Afrikaans word. Please, you take this. Number 7.
Number 7.
Number 7.
Okay. Similar towns in South Africa with racial divisions. Hartbeespoort is not the only South African town facing racial tensions. Other towns with similar dynamics include the infamous one, Orania. Yes.
Orania was established in 1991 in that South Africa, 3 years before democracy, and it's in Northern Cape next to Orange River.
Yes.
These Afrikaners, they have taste, huh?
Yeah.
They only want the best.
They want next to nice wildlife where they can put their boats.
Yes.
They can go swimming. They can do nice water sports.
With its greenery also and a little bit of mountain. Let me look at the landscape of this place. They want a peaceful life, huh?
Yeah.
They take only the best. That's Orania.
Yes. Then the next is Stellenbosch. And the next is Ventersdorp.
Stellenbosch is in Western Cape.
Yes.
It's in Cape Town. And they also really, that's where all the freaking rich people are. The people that we were talking about at the beginning of the show, the Ruperts, the Oppenheimers, people who own the economy of South Africa. They own every freaking industry, every sector. They are the moguls. Yeah, they own everything.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's Stellenbosch. And that's where Cape Independence, this party that wants to separate Western Cape, that's where they had the right to do their march.
Oh, yes,
You
yes.
see, Cape Independence with Phil Craig, who was born in UK, but migrated to South Africa 20 years ago, acquired a South African citizenship. He's the face of Cape Independence, a party that's out here to make sure that they separate the Western Cape from the rest of the Republic of South Africa.
Yes.
Yes, that particular party could do their march in Stellenbosch, where the richest white folks are, where the richest Oppenheimers and the Ruperts and so many other people.
Yes.
See, so they're being given money, and they're sponsored. That Cape Independence. They don't want to disclose who freaking gives them money, huh?
They say they are privately funded.
Privately funded, but you can hold your freaking march in Stellenbosch, where those Ruperts and the Oppenheimers are, and you want us to play you want us to think like Black South Africa? Please, man. It doesn't take a freaking South African or a genius to understand that those people have the backing of those freaking moguls.
Yes.
You know, those people who really are out here to uphold or preserve the preservation of the Afrikaner culture. You see, similar town. What does the title say?
Similar towns in South Africa with racial divisions.
And they put the Stellenbosch.
Yes.
Although Stellenbosch, you get black people who walk around there. They don't say black people.
Yeah, there are some blacks and colored folks that live in Stellenbosch, but it doesn't mean that they are treated well, maybe.
Yes.
Or maybe there are some racial slurs going their way.
But they know who's in charge over there.
Yeah,
This
of
is a
course.
Stellenbosch town. And Stellenbosch also has a university, Stellenbosch University, that's strictly Afrikaans. That university, right now, as we're speaking, is the most funded university in South Africa. It's Afrikaans based. It's not that UCT, huh? That UCT doesn't have money. That University of the Western Cape. That everybody thinks it's only recognized highly because it's in English. And English is mostly spoken all over the place. So even Africans from other countries, they say to themselves, I want a bursary, I want a scholarship, I want to go to the Western Cape, to UCT. But when it comes to money, when it comes to facilities, when it comes to resources that a university or a faculty should have, the biggest library, information, even the curriculum.
It's the Universiteit van Stellenbosch.
Hier is het in Afrikaans. Speaking of universities, apparently there's more rumors, right?
Hey.
And what's that place? That Pretoria.
That Pretoria. They are also doing some things there for an Afrikaans university.
So
a very distinguished Afrikaans university.
Yes.
Yes, they are creating one cost 3 billion rand.
Yeah, 3 billion rand.
Ha.
They have plans of creating a new university, an Afrikaans-based university at all levels in that Pretoria, worth 3.2 billion rand. There's no black universities out here with that kind of money, huh?
With that kind of funding.
But how come? I thought black people are the ones in power. I thought black people are the ones. I thought Black South Africa said, don't come here, we have everything. What do you have?
Yeah.
What are you talking about, man? That Wits University, what? You go to that Wits University, there's a lot of maintenance there that they haven't been doing. Huh?
No.
It's just a name.
You know, it's just so bad because, you know, like the Afrikaners are coming up with these nice universities and nice schools for kids. But then, you know, there's been ANC in the government, the ruling party of South Africa.
Ruling?
Yes, okay, wait. The ruling party in South Africa,
I'll
but
wait.
Everything that the black people of South Africa or the people of color in South Africa are asking for is free education, government bursaries or something like that, or free healthcare. That's it.
Who's asking for that? Black people?
Black people.
Black people are not asking for nothing in South Africa. Black people are drinking in shebeens. You think if black people are asking for free education, there was a party here called the EFF who was saying, vote for us, we'll ensure you get free education. No other party came for that, to give them that.
Yeah.
But they decided to say, no, we will not vote for you, Julius Malema. Why didn't you vote for Julius Malema? Let me hear this thing again. Oh, Makwere.
Hey.
You want open borders, Julius Malema, so we will not vote for you. So that's why they didn't vote for him. Just because of that.
Open borders, but it's still controlled.
Regardless of everything else that the EFF said we will do our best to deliver, the Black South African only thought, oh, you want... But Makwere is already there. What is the problem? You see what I'm saying? I'm just trying to speak in a way that they will understand, because I want them to understand. They're not out here, they don't know what they want, Black South Africa. And the Afrikaners are out here acting as if we know what we want. This is what we want. We have a plan. It's 1991, it's 1992. We're going to establish what's an only town before Madiba comes out. And we're going to continue to make sure that we do our own thing. Orania has their own currency.
Yes, man.
They don't go according to the freaking rand.
They have aura.
Yeah, they have aura.
Come on, guys.
Yeah.
And they like to say, Orania, no, Orania is not a government land. So, it's a privately owned land, so they can do with it what they want. It's not about that. People cannot be creating things like this and just to be accepted.
There's a video that's currently circulating that was made by an Afrikaner with the guts to come out here and insult Black South Africa to the core. If you ever run through that video, you'll see for yourself how this particular Afrikaner is out here insulting Black South Africa, telling them you love to live in the rubbish that you create in Soweto, in Alexandra. We don't want you in Orania. Don't even pronounce the term or the name Orania in your mouth. Okay, Daki? Daki, leave us. Don't let me catch you talk about Orania.
Yeah.
That's how the Black Afrikaner speaks when he addresses himself.
Afrikaner.
The white Afrikaners. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? That's how the Afrikaner speaks when he addresses himself to that, according to him, the term they love to use, to that Daki.
Yes, man. It's a very insulting video.
Afrikaans.
And he shows no remorse in what he's saying. He's just saying, if you like to live in your rubbish, stay in your rubbish.
What remorse?
Yeah.
Afrikaans people, they don't take it easy with the insults. And they're out here insulting the hell out of black people in South Africa.
Because they've been allowed to talk to black people the way they want. There's no repercussions for that.